So yeah, so the first one here is a bronze mortar, 14 Spanish inches. Bronze mortar cast at the Seville Arms Factory in 1802. So this is from 1802. All right, next, this big boy right here. It is Elorza Howitzer Mod 1872, rifled and banded iron muzzle loading howitzer, 216.6 millimeter caliber. It was designed for coastal artillery. It was used on land against the Catalonists by troops under General Sebals during the siege of Cartagena in 1873-74, weighing in at 4,370 kilograms. Range is 6,900 meters on that bad boy. What's up, Devil Dog? Weekend Warrior? All good, man. What's up, Irish Jeep? Welcome on in. I was in from 03 to 07. We got a podcast called Tales from the Core. And yeah, I just figured that I would do live here from Spain while we're here. And I'm not a war historian by any means. Been to Peleliu, some different things. Yeah, we're gonna grab some tapas after this. Chesty, what's up, man? How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so this one, another howitzer, 1942. All right, due to the wear and tear suffered by the 155 13 millimeter howitzers at the end of the Spanish Civil War. So apparently the Spanish Civil War, this is something that I'm learning too. I don't know much about Spain's military history. Especially, like, you don't hear much about World War II, World War I. I guess they had I saw something, we were in Palma de Mallorca yesterday, and you saw something yesterday that was talking about, it was a monument to the Spanish Civil War, which I think happened like right before World War II. I have to do some more research on that and check it out. So, yeah, man, again, if anybody has any questions or anything, I do my best to answer whatever we got. Another field howitzer manufactured under license from Schneider and Truby in Seville, adopted as standard issue in 1924. This gun belongs to the 1939 series, weighing 747 kilograms with a range of 8,000 meters, dude. 6 rounds per minute. Like, that's cool. I don't know why this thing got all jacked up. I'm going to delete that. I know it's like super early over there. We are 6 hours ahead. 6 hours ahead of the East Coast. So, all right, field artillery and tactical vehicles. Let's check out what's going on with the field artillery and tactical vehicles. Hola, ¿cómo está? All right. All right, so here's World War I. Belgium artillerymen during World War I. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Like, where do you see that? What's up, Jasper? Simplified Devil. Good to see you. Like, that's crazy, dude. Just walk in on a World War I picture. So this was a main purpose, used as a gun to fire at the moat around fortifications with shrapnel case shot. That's why its rifting has a high twist to the ensure as a wider dispersion of the metal balls on the target. Some batteries were used as coastal artillery as a defense against torpedo boats coming in too close to the ports. That's super cool, man. Look at this bad boy too. Imagine the recoil on that cat. Not a recoilless weapon. A rapid firing. The Gonzalez Hontoria. 1890 was transformed into a rapid fire gun. Where's the 08s at, man? The 08s would be loving this stuff, huh? Prototype of a bronze howitzer. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Sometimes I see something like this and I think, would you just take a look at that? Let's see when this is from. This is old school. 32-pound naval gun, Great Britain, 1833. Came to Spain as one of the cannons brought by the British Auxiliary Legion in the First Carlist War. 1833-1840, when the British Legion finally left Spain in 1837, they left some of the 500 artillery pieces for the Spanish army. Hey, just kind of like we did for the Taliban in Afghanistan. We just left helicopters and shit. Know that feeling. 16 OF, bronze gun. It's block engraved as King Charles III, manufactured in 1777. Like, how crazy is that? Look at this. Look at that engraving on there. Function, the artillery. See, back then they didn't have to put like face towards enemy. They were smart enough to know. They didn't have to put it back then. Look at this little devil. It's like a little, I don't even know, test mortar. Left all the gear just to rebuild it. That's right, baby. Yeah, this place is really cool, man. I don't know if we're going to have time to get to the naval. They've got a naval place here. This is in Cartagena, Spain. Dog shit. So this is the Cartagena Museum of War. Man, look at these little mortars, dude. These things are crazy. Imagine, we got any 41s in here? Imagine having to hump one of these things, 41s. What's up, Rancher? Yeah, this is a really cool place. I know that they got some tanks here too, so we're gonna try to find those. I think one of the tanks that they have here is from World War I. Yeah, this is from, when's this from, man? This is old school here, 1854. Look at this guy. Anybody recognize this guy? 1,000 points to whoever can tell me who that is. Dude, I know, man. I kind of wish we could too. Oh yeah, there's some tanks, guys. We're heading towards the tanks. 65 Mike, 45 Mike. Clint Eastwood, Squambat's got it, baby. Let's go. What's up? 1,000 points to Squambat. Yeah, and what's really cool about this place is that they it's free. They just request like well, they don't request, but they ask for a donation. So we made a donation coming in. Look at this cat. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Some tracked vehicles. Hola, ¿cómo está? Let's see. I don't know what that means, but it probably means like don't touch it. Do not touch this. Spaghetti movies. Look at this cannon, man. So that's one thing. I don't know if the United States has a lot of the things that Europe do have. Is just like these cannons and stuff that would go on mountains. You know, especially like as people try to pass through the Strait of Gibraltar and different things of that nature. I don't know. I don't know enough about our land defenses. If anybody's in here, they can feel free. Are you talking about 88? Which one's 88? This is 50. That doesn't seem right, though. There's no way that's 50. Is it? Oh, okay. Subcaliber. No idea what this thing is. A lot of stuff here is in Spanish, so I'm not sure what's going on. What's up, Shrewd Sheep? How you doing? We're just doing a tour of a museum here in Cartagena, Spain. And I wanted to share it with you guys, man. seeing as how most everybody I'm cool with here on the TikTok is, you know, fellow veteran, active duty military. Sergio Leone wrote the films. Oh, no kidding, P-Love. I did not know that. Look at this cat. That's some cool stuff. I have no idea what this thing is. Roland 2, self-proposed Sam. Missile reaches a speed close to 2,000 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in freedom units, but it sounds fast. One commander, one driver, one aimer. Oh, dude, that's kind of cool. The backside of one of these things. I never seen anything like this before. I was just a regular grunt, man. Yeah, guess what, Samuel? I'm in Spain, homie. You fucking idiot. The U.S. military is a terrorist organization. Yeah. I'm in Cartagena, bro. So, wrong chat, homie. That's okay. We can't all be smart, informed people now, can we? I don't know. I guess this is just like drops the rounds, huh, to load them up. Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, some people are just idiots, Silk Wombat. Okay. This thing, I think we saw this online and we were thinking that maybe this is World War I era. I don't know. I got to find something on it. I would love to get inside of one. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's this one over here. Oh, dude, we can at least walk up. Fort Macon, North Carolina. Dude, yes, I've been there. Fort Macon, North Carolina is super cool. Like, the fort's awesome, but then also, look at this, man. Look at that engine. The fort's awesome, but then just even the beach area is cool to go walk around. We actually have one of the guys in here, Brandon, who, sorry, I read Macon and Brandon at the same time and got bacon out of that. We got one of our mods in here, a guy named Big Crispy. He was visiting. He's got a picture. They were there doing like a Star Wars reenactment day. So he's got a picture of like Fort Macon with all these dudes from like Star Wars. Okay. This has got to be a world. Oh, this is the Civil War, 36 to 39. So this is before. So this tank is even before World War I. Or no, World War II, I mean. Post World War I. Thanks, P-Love, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Like I said, we were going to be walking around doing things, and I was like, hey, let's share it with everybody. All right, guys, I can't really see. But there's the inside of this Civil War tank from the Spanish Civil War. Dodge. This vehicle received with American 6-cylinder gasoline engine, being replaced in Spain by a 6-cylinder diesel engine, 93 horsepower of the Land Rover. So I guess this was made by Dodge. Freaking old Dodge truck here, man. Dude, grunt, I would not want to be in that thing. That thing is tiny. Some more Artie. We got any 08s up in here? Did I say pre-1500? You know me, man. I say stupid things all the time because my words get scrambled. How about this, guys? This is crazy. This is that tank I walked back in front of. And they've actually got it kind of open. Dude's got a windshield over here. What's up, Sophie? Appreciate the follow. Dude, he's got a lawn chair in there. Yeah, look at that. Dude, look at that thing. That would suck to sit on. Oh, you were saying that Dodge was pre-1500 Ram. Okay, I got you. I'm tracking. Hell yeah, man. Even back then, you got to have your sledgehammer. All right. Let's take a little walk. There's some stuff outside here. Some more sand looking stuff.